Mars Console Gamer. Starship Troopers. Update 1.3 for Starship Troopers is out on consoles and PC, and it's huge. The patch notes are way too long to go into all of them, so here are the most important additions and changes. For the complete enormous list, please click the link in the description. Here is our selection of the patch notes of March 24. Troopers. This patch is a collection of content, performance, and optimization improvements and bug fixes. Staged weapon reloads. All weapons, except for the S/T shotgun and S-shotgun slug, now feature distinct reload stages. This means that if your reload is interrupted for any reason, resuming it will pick up from the most recent checkpoint. No more restarting the entire animation every time it's interrupted. Checkpoints occur at key moments in the reload process, such as removing a magazine, inserting a new one, or charging the weapon. Additionally, when you remove a gun's ammo source, its remaining ammo will either drop to 0 or 1 to reflect that the magazine has been taken out. Weapons that drop to 0 ammo, such as the FU-17, must complete the reload before they can fire again. Weapons that retain 1 round in the chamber, for instance the MAT-1, allow you to fire that last shot, but you'll need to reload before firing any more rounds. This long-awaited quality-of-life improvement the community has asked for and should make reloading feel much smoother and more intuitive. We're excited to finally bring this change to the game. Ultra-dynamic Sky Weather Valika, Boreas, and Agni Prime now have day and night cycles and dynamic weather. This means troopers will experience an always-changing environment as they battle the bugs, be it the darkness of night, an emergent dust storm, or a sudden rain shower. Each planet has their own variety of weather systems, which will add new challenges for troopers to contend with. In addition to the idle weather, we have introduced extreme weather mutators. The existing sandstorm mutator has been adjusted to include more variation in intensity, rolling between mildly obscured to significantly blinding. In addition to sandstorms, troopers will have to contend with new mutators as well, such as dramatic thunderstorms, freezing blizzards, and choking ash storms. The new dynamic weather and day and night cycles allows us to bring the oft-beloved, occasionally dreaded, pitch black mutator to more planets. Pitch black throws the troopers into a terrifying fight in the dark. Keep those light beacons and flashlights close. Missions with these extreme weather conditions will be included in the regular mission rotation. Game XP for disconnections. Players will now earn XP if they disconnect due to crashes or server disconnections. However, players marked as traitors will not receive XP for disconnecting. Invite friends to your company. Players can now invite others to their company directly from the player profile modal. Additionally, players can request to join or join a company through the same modal, even without an invite. Gameplay tuning. Pylum Surplus. The Pylum Surplus mutator has been changed to support more player choice. The mutator will no longer replace every trooper's primary weapon, instead requiring troopers to acquire the M56 Pylum rocket launchers from MI crates. A limited number of these crates can now be found hidden around the mission area. Client performance improvements. Bug rendering performance has been improved. GPU frame time is now independent of the number of bugs on screen. Nuclear explosions are now properly culled, reducing their average frame time cost by around 40%. Inferno bug explosions and fire effects have been optimized for better performance. Epic settings now default to Lumen software, with Lumen hardware remaining optional. Hive hunt eggs have been optimized. Sparks from damaged buildings are now properly culled based on view and distance, improving performance. Optimizations to the box collider for bug attack hit detection. Known issues. For Steam Deck users, switching between performance and quality mode on Steam Deck during a match may cause the game to crash. This feature is currently in alpha and will be improved upon in future updates. Highlights. Add new Steam Deck specific video settings, performance, and quality. This is in alpha for Steam Deck users. We hope to improve this in future updates. The player's avatar image now correctly displays their Steam avatar instead of the default trooper avatar. Weapon swap will now not cancel melee attack animations or cooldowns. The Watkins trigger perk now correctly deals damage when triggering it with the High-X grenade equipped. Speed Stim Fabricator can now be destroyed when shot by the player. Friendly fire has been removed from SOG missions. Fixed an issue where the medic Stim Dart could not heal AI teammates in SOG. Console fixes and improvements. Addressed critical server lag on Arc Agni Prime. Addressed lag issues during movement on AAS Boreas Score 6. Addressed lighting issues on AAS Score Boreas 6, which caused allies to appear black. Adjusted controller vibration intensity to be more in line with PS5 PC versions. Adjusted Royal Guard spawn height in SOG Mission 19 to prevent incorrect placement. AI troopers can now be healed and revived by the medic drone and utility items. Fixed a crash that occurred when a party entered matchmaking while a player was still in the post-battle screen. Fixed a game crash when restarting SOG Mission 9 after failing it. Fixed a soft lock issue when the console entered rest mode while in the DLC store. Fixed a weapon grip animation issue that occurred when switching weapons while aiming. Fixed an issue preventing tab navigation using shoulder buttons after closing pop-ups in the social menu. Fixed an issue where bugs could enter bunkers unexpectedly. Fixed an issue where Join Friend via activity displayed an incorrect status and failed to reconnect to matches. Fixed an issue where navigation would break after applying changes in settings accessibility. Fixed an issue where swapping to a weapon with a scope caused the camera to zoom in if the player was previously using ADS before swapping off the weapon. Fixed an issue where the TDW-99 Merida Tactical SMG weapon name flickered in Russian on the loadout screen. Fixed an issue where the utility Satchel perk incorrectly granted an additional unit of utility LV visor. Fixed Ember VFX stuttering when the Inferno bug's projectile attack disappeared. Fixed lag issues in a specific area of Agni Prime, Arc. Fixed missing string to open the scoreboard on the tactical map. Fixed server disconnects occurring during Arc and Horde game modes. Improved TAC map usability on controllers by adding better snapping behavior when hovering over objectives. Resolved a critical freeze affecting all players and server lag for some players on Horde Starport 1. Resolved a visual bug where two beams appeared in the tutorial sky. Resolved an issue where the Specialist Trooper would remain stationary in SOG Mission 9. Resolved the crash that occurred during the gunner battle at the bridge in SOG Mission Number 2 on PS5. The real-time multiplay start, none, and CPP system message now correctly appears when a player gets disconnected and rejoins a mission. Translated missing text in the matchmaking window and audio settings. That's it for this update. There's also a long list of other fixes to UI, gameplay, animations, etc. Have fun playing Starship Troopers Extermination. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more updates on games, gameplay of new and older releases, console hardware, and various art.